Well, hello everyone. This is Ron, and I'm back with you, of course, with another episode of Empire Coins and Collectibles. What else would I be doing but looking at coins and sharing coins? One of the things I wanted to show you is we've been going through these couple of rolls of 1968 S pennies, and I've looked through quite a number of them, and hopefully you can see this. And most of them are beautiful coins, nothing remarkable other than being uncirculated and super red. But some of them, like these right here, which we've already talked about in perhaps the first 2 or 3 episodes on this series, they're interesting because they have unique features, and you don't see them quite often. And these features can only come from the die. At least that would be my judgment. But today we're going to be looking at one that I thought was kind of interesting. And the question is this machine doubling on the mint mark and the year, or is the mint mark a repunch mint mark? My line of thinking is this: if there is doubling on the year and there's doubling on the mint mark, then I don't think it's a repunch mint mark. I think it's perhaps machine doubling. But I'm going to let you take a look at this coin under the microscope and let you be the judge of it. But just look at this coin. If I can get it to focus, there it is. Of course, it's got some, maybe a little bit of scuffling in the handling of the coin at the mint. We flip it over, and of course, that is just beautiful, right? You don't get a sense of the red in this light, but it is red, red, red. So let me go ahead and I'm going to put it under the coin microscope. And then I'm going to change the camera and let you take a look. And you tell me in the comments below, is this machine doubling or is it repunch mint mark? Now notice on the S, look down below the curvature of the S. You can see some shelving-like material there that is like there's another S underlying that S. Let's go down a little lower and see if we can't see something more. Now remember, we're looking to see, is it a repunch mint mark or is it machine doubling? Now, you really get a good view of it there, don't you? But notice something else that you're seeing. You're not only seeing some doubling and shelving on the S, but look at the 6 there and the 8. Look at the backside of the 9. So what is that? Is it machine doubling? Is it worth the look? Meaning, is it worth keeping if it's something unique? I would say some of the most common, if you want to call them errors, I wouldn't, but some of the most common things that are done to coins that look like unique errors is machine doubling, and that's not very valuable at all. However, this is kind of pronounced down here on the S, isn't it? Let's go down a little lower. See if we can get it come back in focus. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Now you can see there's a sizable portion of the S that underlays the top one sticking out. But then again, you can say the same thing about the 6 and the 8. So is it machine doubling or is it part of the sculpting of the S, or is it part of the sculpting of the 6 and the 8, or is it something more? My take would be machine doubling. What do you guys think? Is it something more? Let me go ahead and give you a look around the rest of the coin. I'm going to back it off. Well, there's interesting. You can look inside that 9. Let me see if I can keep from vibrating it. Give you motion sickness out there, right? Look inside that 9 and on the hook of the 9. You can certainly see some doubling there. Okay, let's go up a little bit. Okay. Let's go and get a bigger view of the coin so we can just kind of tour around it. Can we get it to come into focus? I think so. Yeah, there it is. But you can kind of look here. Nothing really striking about it. Sometimes I get a sense that these coins perhaps are not brilliant uncirculated, but have been cleaned in some fashion. What do you think? I've seen some coins stated as mint stated or graded as mint state, and they didn't look that way to me. But then again, I am not a grader. So there's nothing really interesting on the back side. It's all about the mint mark and the year. Okay, so let's go ahead and put it back on there. And I'm going to go back down to give you another look before we do the wrap up. So we're going to bring it back into the light, focus it, take it down a little bit lower, and give you a real close look if we can do that. Let's see if I can get the, yes, that looks beautiful right there, doesn't it? So what is it? Machine doubling, or is it a repunch mint mark, or is it something more? Please tell me below in the comments what you think it is. All right, my friends, I think that's it. I will continue sharing what's coming out of these rolls of brilliant uncirculated, or whatever they are, coins from the 60s, and perhaps you'll find something similar to it, and we can kind of talk about those as well. You take care of yourself, and until next time, all the best.